Self-hating black men that are selling us the fuck out. What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. In this video, I want to illustrate to you guys a pattern of men, black men, who typically are the sellout type. You know, we got sellouts, everybody know that. But this is Larry Elder. Larry Elder is, among other things, he was a TV judge. Um, he is an educator. He also has a radio talk show. He's a political analyst. Larry Elder can be counted on to be rolled out by the white man. He's typically used on Fox News whenever they need a black face to speak against black people. He's one of these people that can always be counted on in a time of a high crisis of racial strife, something that's being highly publicized, or a major event, to come out and speak against the black community. Very much a self-hating black man, very much. He's been on many shows. He's always being shut down by a lot of other black people. that they may have on any particular show. Um, but again, he is that psychology. He's that dark-skinned black man who is highly educated. And what kills me is when a person is, especially a black man, if you're highly educated, that means that you've learned something about your damn history and should be aware of your condition and your position in America under a system of racism and white supremacy. And so that many of them think that just because they have been allowed to make a few coins and, been embraced by the white man, to them, their accolade from the white man is far greater for them than it is of getting it from their own people. He's one of these gentlemen who really has no concept of that feeling that comes along with being accepted by your people, which is the natural feeling of anyone. It's like if you have a family, and no matter what you do in life, it doesn't matter if you just won the Olympic gold or something, and it doesn't matter if you got a stadium of 80,000 people. The people that matter to you the most is your family. When you turn and look over your shoulder and they're giving you the thumbs up, that's the place in your heart that gets warmed up. But this is why it's such a sick psychology with a lot of these men, because that's not what seems to motivate them at all. And it goes, and we know that it's a sickness, because it's one thing to hold these views and to be self-hating, but they jump at any chance to be on television and in the media, to be seen by all whites, to say, look, I'm the nigger that's speaking against my people. Look, it's me. It's me. And Larry Elder is one of these damn people. He's also an author. You know what I mean? He's written books and so forth. But he's mostly hated by the black community. Like, he's one of the people that we don't even see him as one of us. We don't embrace him as one of us. We don't feel any sort of kinship or relationship to him. And he's unapologetic about it. I mean, I've seen him, shout other black people down when they have like the split screen on Fox News and shit. He's the house nigger. He is very much a self-hating black man. And you always wonder, and you can see by his salt and pepper hair that he's a man of a certain age. So at some point, when did you understand that, I mean, how do you get to that point of thinking? Well, I don't need to analyze that, because I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist or an analyst or any of that shit. But I am a black man. And I don't need to be brilliant to understand that this is someone who absolutely hates themselves, you see. And so, of course, you would choose a white wife. And that's going to be another pattern you're going to see through all of this. These self-hating, sell-out black men generally pick dowdy-looking ass white women as their partners, because no sister will have them that's in their right mind. That's first. And secondly, it's a part of their trying to assimilate into white culture and white society, that they don't feel complete and completely accepted in the white culture, even though their skin is darker than most of us, you know what I mean? But they don't feel complete unless they have that white wife. It sort of fills that extra little corner of their brain of self-hatred, that somehow if I have me a white wife, I feel just as equal as the white man. They're so desperate, you see. And he's one of the biggest offenders in all of this. Now, this is Supreme Court Justice Clarence Damn Thomas, all right? After Thurgood Marshall, he was the first African-American ever appointed to the Supreme Court. And he is among the biggest of offenders, you guys, because he is responsible for giving you George fucking Bush. After they, contested the election in the year 2000 during that presidential election and all of that, and when it finally went to the Supreme Court, his ass was the deciding vote that handed the fucking election to George Bush, all right? George Bush's father is the one who appointed him to the court, all right? So we know why he was put on the court. But he began his career, when he first came to light for many of us, was during the Anita Hill scandal. She had been an intern, I think, that worked in his law office, and she claimed that he had sexually harassed her and so forth. She was a dark-skinned black woman. and all the study that I've done on that case, you know, there's some that say that she was planted by the Democrats and all of it. And, you know, I don't really have an answer or a conclusion for my thoughts for you on that. I'm still working through that, you know, even over all these years. But he's definitely a self-hating, dark-skinned, glasses-wearing black man who shares that psychology. Like I say, you're going to see that as a pattern throughout this video, that these men seem to forget that they are black, and it wonders, and to me, when you're black, there's just some things that just come from you just no matter what. You know what I mean? You don't even have to think about it. So that's why my charge is so significant here, because when other things come from you, then we know that must be a act that you're doing on purpose. And I wonder how they even sleep at night. You know what I mean? And again, he's a man of a certain age, and has lived long enough to probably saw Jim Crow and everything. So how do you come from that to be like the biggest sellout ever? And he really doesn't have a voice on the Supreme Court. He's just there in skin color only. You know, when you look at his career and look at the judgments that he renders and so forth like that, they're really kind of not letting him have a major role. You know what I mean? He must be a very miserable man. And I suggest to you that most of these men are very miserable. There's probably a lot of drinking going on, you know, because they really hate the fact that they are black. I really believe that. I want to know what you guys think about this. I don't think I'm right on everything, you know. And again, the dowdiest white bitch that he can find is who he's married to. You know, for all the men under the sound of my voice, y'all know economic status equals a certain type of woman. It's supposed to. You know what I mean? You're a Supreme Court judge and you paid. You can get you a better looking woman than that. But again, they don't want a black woman. And they're happy to have the dowdiest white woman, because it doesn't matter to them. As long as she's white, that serves their purpose, you see. That serves their purpose. So he's content. He looks like a damn silverback gorilla. And with this dowdy fat bitch who is a damn Tea Party type. In fact, she was almost scandalized in recent during the last presidential cycle, you see. But this is who he's married to. Angry, self-hating, dark-skinned, glasses-wearing black man. Right there, Clarence Thomas. Now this is Michael Steele, all right? Michael Steele. And you know, it's interesting because when I lived in Maryland, Michael Steele was the lieutenant governor. And but you know, why Michael Steele is a problem is again, another dark-skinned black man who wears glasses, self-hating, all right? Michael Steele came to national attention when he was elected as the chairman of the Republican National Committee. They had never had one ever in the history of ever. And their election came up right after Obama was first elected. I was watching C-SPAN that day, or MSNBC or something. And I was calling everybody around the country. I said, I watched, they're going to pick this guy, Michael Steele, because they hate the fact that this black man has been elected president. And now they need to have this nigger out there in the front as their chairman, so they can say all their vomit and shit about Obama, but go, no, we have a black chairman. No, we have a black chairman. It's the typical pattern of the white devil. This is what they always do, and I don't understand why these black men, either these black men can't see it, or either they just don't give a fuck, or that it's just that they're so indoctrinated and so desperate to be accepted by the white man that they don't even care. You know what I mean? And so this is Michael Steele. And interesting, because Michael Steele is a really likable guy. And, you know, they played him like a damn fiddle, because when he first became the chairman of the party, one of his first speeches was, he was like, we're going to bring some hip hop to the Republican Party. And I think he was wearing like even a hat, like a snapback or something. It was hideous. Hideous. You know, just played like a fucking monkey, you know, like just a fucking monkey. Again, a highly educated man, you know, smart guy. Here he is posing with the dumbest white bitch God has ever put on the damn earth, period, end of damn sentence. And there he is. Here's someone who's at the time is running around the country preaching about Obama's a terrorist and he's palling around with terrorists and she's clearly a racist bitch, and there he is grinning with these people. You see, this is what sick psychology is going on, you guys. There he is with the devil, Rush Limbaugh. There he is posing and grinning. Everybody on the sound of my voice is black. Y'all know Rush Limbaugh don't like no damn black people. But there's this sellout ass nigger up there grinning and smiling and posing with damn Rush Limbaugh. Why would you ever do that? Why would you be in that room? Why are you there? You see what I'm saying? No morals, desperate to be accepted by the white man, will say anything against his people at all, just anything, desperate to be accepted by the white man, and somehow feels that if he does the bidding of the white man and the more he can speak against his people, that engraces him. But now they've chewed him up and spit him out like an old piece of gum now. And now he's like an analyst and shit on MSNBC, and he's regularly seen on MSNBC, which before he was only on goddamn Fox News. Now he's talking to Rachel Maddow and all, It's a sickness. It's a sickness. But there he is with his glasses, dark-skinned, self-hating, sellout ass black man. You know what I mean? With the pink tie and all. Just and all. But this is Michael Steele. And so, you guys need to be familiar with some of these people, because these people help to make it bad for black people in this country. They do not move us forward at all. And my philosophy is, if you can't help me, if I'm stranded on the side of the road, if you're not going to help me, do not slow down, bitch. Don't even tap your brake. Fucking hit the gas and keep going. And these people are standing in the way, and they help the agenda of white supremacy and oppression over black people in this country, I would suggest to you. This is goddamn Armstrong Williams. He's another oppressor, you see. Because you see, you guys, what these men do is that they give voice to that white population out there that want to be allowed to believe that they have done nothing wrong to black people, that racism is over, that all of our strife and our problems in this country are our own damn fault and shit. And Armstrong Williams needs a fucking dildo shoved up his ass, and I would be the first in line to do it, as I feel that my own penis is way too glorious to allow him that satisfaction. Now, Armstrong Williams is always being called upon, just like your Larry Elders and your Michael Steeles and all of it, to be on various shows and everything. He's been doing this for years, you guys, for decades. He's been a sellout fucking nigger. You know what I'm saying? He's blacker than any shoe I'm gonna ever own in my life. You see, look at that shit. Nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful black skin, but under the context of who we're talking about it, we fucking hate his ass right now. You know what I'm saying? Get your black ass someplace and sat the fuck down, you see. Again, he can always be counted on to speak viciously against black women, that black women are savages, and all of that. In my research, I wasn't able to find any family pictures of him. I wasn't even able to identify who his wife was or anything, you guys, so I don't, but trust me, I did my research, but I wasn't able to find anything on him as far as that went. And also, I'm sick of Roland Martin's fat ass, because Roland Martin routinely has him on his show, that TV One or News Now or whatever it's called. He's classic for rolling out Armstrong fucking Williams, and he's been trained by the white devil when it comes to his media training, and he's definitely one of the Republican types, because you notice whenever you watch any news show, you guys, when they have a Democrat and Republican up on split screen, watch the Democrat is always sitting there just like a regular person, like waiting for the question, whatever. The Republican is always sitting there with that fucking overly done grin on their face, like everything is funny before even the first question is asked, and they hold that throughout the same thing. I offer that to you because Armstrong Williams does the exact same fucking thing. Biggest sellout ever. Like how much misery does he go through when he looks in his fucking mirror at night? You know what I mean? How do men like this sleep? Somebody please tell me this to put me just to rest. I don't understand. For me, I'm always someone who's always had pride in my people. I love my people. Love my people. But this brother right here is a danger, I'm telling you. And again, he offers voice to that element of the white society that wants to believe that everything is fine now. And they always find the blackest nigga they can find. And like I said, you can always count on these dark-skinned, glasses-wearing, self-hating, sellout, Uncle Ruckus type niggas to be at your beck and call. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a conservative. Come on. Every damn conservative in the country right now hates black people. You know what I mean? The only thing he hasn't done that I know of is march with the goddamn Tea Party. I'm not doing the women right now, but this bitch sitting over here to the left of him, that's fucking Amy Holmes. Fuck her. Fuck her. She's just like him. And I'm going to get to their type in another video, too. She represents a certain type of bitch. Here he is posing with the devil. That fucking Ann Coulter, Twiggy bitch that they put on every goddamn show because white men glorify her. She don't look like shit. She need a steak and some eggs and some potatoes and shit. But there he is cheesing his black stained ass with this devil that don't even like his ass. And she's always speaking against black men. And there he is with the head devil, the king of war crimes, the murderer, the liar, the son of the devil, firstborn of the devil. And there he is cheesing with these people, you guys. You have to hate yourself to stand there. I don't care who you are. You don't have to be famous to stand there and cheese with fucking Dick Cheney. You got to hate your goddamn self. Fuck goddamn Armstrong Williams and his mother. Fuck him. Woo. But I'm not going to allow myself to get riled up in this. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know. Now, this one right here breaks my heart, you guys. This is Dr. Ben Carson. And I love this man, all right? You know, medicine wasn't ever something that I was pursuing and all that stuff, but whenever I first was introduced to this brother, whenever he came onto my radar, I absolutely was in love with this man. No homo now. I'm talking about out of respect. This brother is, he's an amazing brain surgeon. That's his claim to fame. There was even a movie done, a television movie that Cuba Gooding Jr. played the part of him. All right. He has done miraculous things with removing portions of the brain and just an unbelievable human being in his talent. Absolutely outstanding. You should stand up and give him a standing ovation in your living room right now. Dr. Benjamin Carson. He is one of the great men of the 21st century. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Anyways, but alas, he is a sellout ass nigga. Self-hating, sellout, dark-skinned, glasses-wearing ass nigga. All right? And I was deeply devastated when I found this out only in the last, I'll say a year. We'll just say a year. He now goes around the country preaching against Obama. He preaches to large crowds of white people, obviously. He's highly embraced by the Tea Party and all of it. And he has nothing but bad things to say about Obama, that Obama has done everything wrong, and this, and the third. And his story is so precious, you guys. I mean, from what he came from and all of it, I just was deeply touched by this man's story and so inspired by him. I even love him down to his voice even. Like when I hear him speak, I've been like in my house at different times and maybe he comes on TV and I hear his voice. I'm like, oh my God, that's Ben Carson. I know it's him. And I run to the TV. That's how much respect I have built up for this brother. But alas, and he's a perfect example to show because here I had all this respect and reverence for him. And then he turns out to be this. You see what I'm saying? Very disappointing. It's almost like finding out your parents are not your parents and shit. For me, it was like that. I don't know what that's like, but that must be what it feel like. You know, very disappointed, you know. But again, a self-hating, wasn't able to find any pictures of him and his wife. Don't know what his family structure is. I did the research on that. But alas, he goes around the country preaching against Obama. Here he is. He says Obamacare is the worst thing that happened in this nation since fucking slavery. This is a dark-skinned, glasses-wearing black man that would say that. First of all, Nothing is worse than slavery ever in the history of civilization. Let's be clear about that. And I'm talking specifically about the slavery done to black people. Because all that other shit don't even compare to our shit. All right? But these are the type of proclamations that he goes around the country making. And I'm sure he's getting several $1,000s, tens of thousands of dollars to speak at these various engagements. You know, again, a sellout black man ready to take a coin, you know, at the quickness to be seen and embraced by the fucking white man. You know, I don't know what medal or whatever he was being accolade he was being given there by the fucking beady-eyed Bush, but it doesn't matter. You know, he's no longer worthy of our respect. He's been given image awards and NAACP awards and all that kind of shit, and he's been held up by the black community, but he no longer deserves it. I promise you. This is Alan Bernard West. All right. Now, Alan West came to public recognition when he ran for the House of Representatives in Florida. All right, he served one term. He was ushered in by the Tea Party. He's a damn Republican. All right, and but he also was a highly decorated, you know, Army something. You know, he's originally from Georgia, but he represented Florida in the House of Representatives. Now, his claim to fame and why he is another dark-skinned, self-hating, sellout, glasses-wearing black man is because, A, he came to power by being elected by the goddamn Tea Party. He was one of those people that came to Washington to try and get rid of Obama and all of that. All right? But then white folks let him down because his bitch ass only served one fucking term. Now he's no longer a goddamn a congressman. All right. Now he's a political analyst and shit. And he can regularly be seen on Fox News and all of it. All right. But again, he's a sellout. He's one of these people who's going around the country in town hall meetings, talking about Obama's a terrorist and speaking against Muslims and Islam, you know, and giving it a lot of credence, and people were eating it up because, you know, he's been in the military and, you know, he's highly decorated and all the other crap. So his lies were so much more believable. But he is not somebody who's worthy of respect by the black community at all. He is not one of us. And like I say, you guys, if you don't serve your people, that's one thing. You could sit on the damn couch and eat fucking bonbons all day. But when you get off your damn couch and you actively pursue activity to publicly stand against your people, and to participate in our oppression in this country, then you are no longer worthy of our respect. I absolutely and firmly believe that. These men are no longer worthy of our respect. I don't give a fuck if Alan West fucking, you know, invented the next space rocket. It would matter not. He has shown us who he is. He is not one of us. There he is on fucking Fox News, of course. All right. He's a house nigger they can bring in, and they'll give him a, we want to bring in now Colonel or whatever he was in the fucking Army. Want to bring in Sergeant Alan West, and then he will, you know, speak his shit and feel all and get a hard on because these white folks are embracing him and shit. Fuck him too. All right, not worthy of our respect. This is goddamn Herman Cain. Now a lot of you guys remember him because he just ran for president back during the 2012 election. All right. He was the guy when they asked him what his economic plan was. He was the one marching around the country talking about 999. Fuck him. Another Uncle Ruckus, another dark-skinned, self-hating, sellout, glasses-wearing black man, all right, that is standing against his people. He ran for president on the side of the Republican, you know, on the Republican ticket, all right. Of course, he had no fucking chance of winning. This is what kills me. The whole country is hating every fucking white person damn near in the country is hating on goddamn Barack Obama. All right? Because he's black. Let's just be clear about that. Not fuck his policy. Because he's black. We have evidence of this by the Republican Party, the John Boehners and the Eric Cantors of the world, who said that before Barack was even elected, before he was even inaugurated, they're like, whatever he comes up with, we're saying no to it. So any white person, you take that shit back to your fucking corner and chew on that, you fuck. All right? So, but how would this damn black man think that he's going to now come up and become the messiah of these goddamn white people? And at the same time trying to ride the coattails of the fact that a black man had been elected president. Fuck him. All right. He's also he owns a business called Godfather Pizza, which is probably some bullshit. All right. But I'm assuming he's a black man, and you know he's definitely not a Muslim. All right, because no Muslim would do that. That's a Christian attribute. So, but I'm suspecting that if he is a black man, he, you know, he probably, if he goes to church, does he go to a black church? And can you go back to your damn black church if you've just been out there marching around the country preaching against your people and supporting policies that would help to oppress your fucking people? Come on. I'm telling you guys, there's a sick psychology that goes on with these dark skinned, glasses wearing men. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know what it is. I'm just diagnosing it right now. I'm identifying it. You see what I'm saying? There's something going on because there's a pattern. And that's why and for years I've been noticing this. But I've been motivated to do this video because of it. You know, this is an issue that's been on my heart for a long time. Like, I go even back to high school. I knew this dude named Darren Amos. And Darren Amos is still that dude right now. I promise you. You know, dated white women, was dorky, dark skinned, glasses wearing, you know what I'm saying? Self-hating black man. And that is fucking Herman Cain. Another sellout ass black man that doesn't know who the fuck he is and desperately wants to be accepted by the white community over anything else. This is Jesse Peterson. Now, he's been doing evil for a long time. You can even go on YouTube and go back to some old Geraldo, or not, or what, Geraldo, Phil Donahue, all that stuff. Go back to some of them old shows. His ass can always be counted on to be rolled out to say outlandish things about black people. That black women are not human. That the black man comes from, you know, just outlandish shit. You can't believe some of the stuff he says, you guys. His name is Jesse Peterson. Go and look him up. I'm telling you. If you just want a good laugh, even, you go and look up his black ass. But again, the darkest black man ever. You know what I mean? The first man. You know, and I don't understand how you can be that dark. It seems to me the darker you are, the more you would understand the oppression. You see what I'm saying? I can see if you like some mixed little light-skinned somebody, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's no, you know, everything, we're all equal and shit. But you gonna be that dark and a male at that. And that this is the mind frame that you have. I'm telling you guys, I don't know if they get them into a room and feed them some kind of gas or something. Or do a brain transplant. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But this dude has been around forever. I really want you to go and look him up out of everybody that I'm showing you in this video. This is the dude you need to look up. He will get on your fucking nerves. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even drink. It's against my religion. But his ass will drive me to a damn cocktail. I promise you. And it's just unbelievable. But like I say, he's been out there doing his shit for a minute. This is Jesse fucking Peterson. Another self-hating, dark-skinned black man. Do they just feel like they have no place to go? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm dark. Let me try and go lick the ass of the white man. What is it? Somebody please help me diagnose this, please, so I don't have to go to the hospital. Now, this man right here is Alan fucking Keyes, all right? Many of you guys of a certain age, his ass has run for president even, all right? Again, he's just like fucking Jesse Peterson and all the other ones that I've shown you. Sellout ass black man that the white man can roll out at any time to say disparaging things against black people. When Obama was in Chicago running for the state senate, this was who they funded to run against Obama. And you should go back and look at that case. You can even see a lot of stuff on YouTube, you guys. And some of this, he'll say any fucking thing. Anything. All right? Soulless black man. Soulless. I'm not even going to call him a black man. Soulless human being, all right? Because one thing black folks got is a fucking soul. And a lot of times that shit sends it our way. Because we're too goddamn nice any goddamn way. But this brother has no soul at all. I mean, he will say anything. And he's one of these people that, you know how, you know, like, I'm articulate. Like, I can't help it. That's how I was raised. This is how I talk. But you've heard black people that you could tell they're trying to be articulate. That's this dude right here. Go listen to him talk. It's disgusting. It'll make you vomit. But this is goddamn Alan fucking Keyes. And sadly, I suspect we have not heard the last from him. Like I say, he's somewhere being warehoused to be rolled out, you know, sometime in the future for something. You know, whenever the white man needs cover to be able to say racist shit or to do some shit that's unjust, they can always count on some kind of house nigger to be at their feet to do their bidding. And I promise you, Alan Keyes is an award-winning house nigger when it comes to that shit. Trust and believe. Now this is goddamn Ron Christie, all right? There she is. Ron Christie is a Republican analyst. He's also he's obviously a Republican too, whatever. But he's also you know, he's an author and you know, he's done it all. All right. But again, he is one of these people that you can always see on any of the news shows defending this fucking Republican bullshit. All right? He thinks he's white. Again, another dark-skinned, self-hating, sellout, glasses-wearing black man. All right? He's one of these people that doesn't even call President Obama. He always says, this president. You know how the Republicans talk, this president does something, this president. He's one of those types. You know what I mean? He's a fucking sellout. He's fake as shit. And he can always be counted on by the white man. You know, he defended Bush as if Bush was his fucking cousin or something. It was unbelievable to watch. I mean, he's very passionate about it too. He almost looks like he's shaky. He shakes when he gets so worked up, you know. Like, he really means it. He's a good house nigger. He defended his master. Woo, he defended him. But that's goddammit Ron Christie. All right? And you should go and check him out too, because he will also make you vomit. No sense of self, you know. I would like to meet some of these people's mothers. Like, can I just meet your mom? Let me meet her. You know, maybe that will help me. You know, can I just meet your mother or something? Or somebody, do you have any family? Maybe I can meet them, because I'm just thinking if some of these people have like family members and siblings and shit, what is a family like? You know what I mean? We just see just the sellout nigga. Who's your family? What do they think about you? You know what I mean? Maybe one of the reasons we don't ever see them is because they ashamed of their ass too. You know what I mean? Like, take your ass someplace. We don't know you. You know? That's Ronald Christie. There she is. Another sellout that can be counted on by the white man at all times. At all times. If you don't look at the TV, you would think it's a white man up there speaking, actually. You know? And just not just with his voice, but also with just all his points of view and everything. And like, he's speaking so passionately against black people. You're like, well, this must be a white dude. And you go in and look at the TV and be like, what? That's a black dude talking? What? And then your whole psyche is just like thrown for a loop in that moment. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, how do I process this? You know, what do I put this with in my brain? How do I store this? You know what I'm saying? Now, this brother is a brother by the name of Tim Scott, all right? He's one to watch now because he just became a U.S. Senator in 2013, all right? He was appointed to that Senate seat after Senator Jim DeMint, you know, gave up his seat or whatever, or retired or whatever the fuck happened. But anyways, now, very significant, him being a U.S. Senator, because you guys must understand, Barack Obama was only the second or third U.S. Senator since Reconstruction. We don't have black people in the Senate. So when you be seeing all these Congress people, I want my black people to understand, they are in the House of Representatives. The Senate has still remained mostly white. Please understand that. All right? So this is Tim Scott. And why he is up on charges is because, A, he is a dark-skinned black man, self-hating, you know, sellout. All right? That is a damn Republican. Please, somebody under the sound of my voice who is black, please explain to me how any black person would want to support the Republican Party at this day and age in 2014, when it is widely known and highly accepted that the Republican Party does not stand for black people. They don't stand for black people. They don't stand for gay people. They don't stand for women. They don't stand for the poor. They don't stand for anybody that's not male and white and rich. What is his black ass doing representing the goddamn Republican Party? For the love of God, somebody tell me this. All right? I'm on the verge of suicide. Somebody save me now. Save me. All right? I'm a danger to myself and others. You know, I'm a danger to myself and others. Somebody save me. Come on. I need my subscribers. Somebody come save me. Shit. You know? But there he is, Tim Scott, South Carolina, no less. All right? Where black folks is in jeopardy down there. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Now, this baboon needs no introduction at all. All right? That is your Jimmy JJ, ugliest baboon ever created to walk the earth, Walker. All right? We all know and love him from good times. But alas, we don't love him anymore. All right? Because this sellout ass is trying to be a stand-up comedian once again, which is failed. All right? Capital letters, failed, underlined and highlighted with an explanation behind it. Failed. All right? But here he is marching around the country now supporting the Republican Party. All right? Your dumb, simple black ass, failed actor and all. What are you doing? What is it? You guys, I'm telling you, I'm on the ledge now. I'm ready to jump now. Somebody save me. I'm a danger to myself and others. I'm going to jump. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right? This is outrageous. He's a failed actor. He's a has-been, washed up. Again, dark skin, black, self-hating, sellout, ass nigga. What is it with these dark-skinned brothers, you guys? Somebody please tell me this shit. I'm pulling my hair out one strand at a time with tweezers. Ugh. I don't understand it. I really don't. I really don't. And that's why, one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this video, because I really would love to hear what other people think about this black. I really do. You know what I mean? Can't he understand that you would be the butt of the joke, dude? Like, and then the way, y'all heard him, you know what I'm saying? You hear how he talk and everything. He's not intelligent. You know what I mean? His mouth don't work. He just all kind of issues. I can't even name them all. I'd be another 3 hours just on him. You know what I mean? Just issue. You know, just issue. You know, but he's marching around the country now, and he's proclaiming this this nonsense of you know, singing and playing the fiddle of the white man, and desperately trying to be accepted by white people. He dates white women, which is no surprise, which fits the profile that I've been laying out to you. These men that I've been laying out to you, they all date white women. Those women that have women. All right. In the case of Miss Ron Christie, I don't know what she does because I wasn't able to find a lot on her. All right, other than her professional career and so forth. But Jimmy Walker, dude, like for real, you know what I mean? Like, do you understand how much good he could do if he was out there speaking for black people? You know, but instead he's out there blaming black people for everything, and he's bought into that narrative that the white man has brainwashed him with and programmed him with. And there he's out there doing it. You know what I mean? And here he is, the butt of the joke. He's there now. He's with the devil, that fucking Ann Coulter bitch who does not like black men. She don't like black people. She's a racist bitch from hell. She's been shut down on TV many times by real black people. All right, and there he is, fucking hugged up with her. Every white person in that room is laughing at him, and she's laughing. It's a joke for her. Fuck her and fuck Jimmy Walker. Again, we divorce him. We do not support him, and he is no longer one of ours. We have to get into that frame of mind, black people. We have to just divorce these people. Either you are with us or you are not. There's no gray area, because these people are a danger to us as a people. They are a danger. All right? For all the reasons that I've said thus far, they are a complete danger to black people everywhere. And we should not give them any respect or any time or anything. So now I want to quickly go through some of these damn celebrities, you guys. These dark-skinned black men with these damn white women. All right? Just quickly. All right? There's Alfonso Ribeiro, Carlton from The Fresh Prince. All right? So I guess he really is Carlton. All right? You know. Yeah, but there he is with his little white lady, you know, and all. And, you know, some people say, well, it doesn't matter the interracial dating. It doesn't. But why don't we see this epidemic with any other fucking race? Answer me that shit, and then I'll accept whatever point of view you want to give me. We don't see it with any other race of men. Period. The fucking end. What is it with black dudes? There's Jaimin Hunsu, who I love. I love Jaimin. All right? And, you know, Amistad and all. And he was in my wife's video, Love Will Never Do. You know, I couldn't do it. I had hurt my leg, so I told Janet to go ahead and let him do it and stuff. Otherwise, it would have been me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever and stuff and stuff. But And now this picture is interesting, you guys, because this is Seal and Heidi Klum and then Iman and David Bowie. Now switch that. Why isn't Seal with goddammit Iman? They would be beautiful together. And then you put David Bowie and Heidi Klum together. What the fuck? Answer me that. All right? And I love Iman, you guys. Iman. Woo. That to me is one of, if not the most beautiful woman that God has put on the earth. I love her. Oh, down to her damn voice. When I even hear her speak, I just, Iman, she's a transforming woman. I love her. Here is Jaleel White, our Urkel. There he is hugged up with his dowdy white heifer. Again, dowdy white bitch. Dowdy. Just dowdy. You know what I mean? And, okay, no problem with it, but why, Jaleel? You know? Jaleel is a good-looking dude. And most of these brothers are. So why? Is no sister out there y'all could have got? And sisters come in every goddamn shade and type. That's what, it'd be different if we just had one bitch. You know what I mean? We have everything. The smorgasbord is just open. You feel me? There's no excuse. There's no excuse. It's self-hatred. It's self-hatred. All right? It's self-hatred. Because it's an epidemic. So when something becomes like an epidemic, you go, well, then wait a minute. We need to look at that. You know what I mean? There are more black men dating white women than there are white men dating black women. You have to ask yourself why. Whatever your racial view and all that shit is, matters not. You have to ask yourself that question. All right? Beautiful children he's got. But again, dowdy white bitch. Jaleel, and since he left Urkel, you know, he's been working out. He's got the body together. Jaleel has turned into a very handsome young man. And we appreciate him. But then now, why do you have the dowdy white bitch? Why? First of all, why do you have the white bitch to begin with? But then certainly the dowdy white bitch. Just dowdy. You know what I mean? You could have got you some of the models from damn Paris or something. Come on, Jaleel. Now, this next picture, you guys, is just gratuitous just because I just love Michelle Obama. I've had the privilege of meeting her in person, and I can tell you that in person, she's so beautiful that I could cry telling you about it. I always say that. She's so beautiful, you guys. I can't tell you. I don't care how many pictures you see or how many times you see her on TV. Michelle Obama is stunning. Like, you get full body goosebumps when you see her. She's just, and she's tall. She's 5'11". She towers over you. She's a statue. She's glorious. Whew. Oh my God, Michelle Obama. And then when she flashes that smile at you and she speaks to you and she looks at you, you are just, I don't care if you were even a woman, you would just buckle at the knees. I don't know if I've, in person, met a more beautiful woman than this woman who was our first lady, Michelle Obama. I'm telling you guys, I can't even tell you more about her. I'm done with it. I'm done. Now this is goddamn Tay Diggs, which we know he can't be bothered to have him no damn black woman. You know, everything about that brother is white. Yeah, but again, dark skin, self-hating, sellout, glasses wearing black man. All right? And, you know, I like Tay Diggs as an actor. I haven't been, like, overly impressed with his performance and shit, like I could do with or without him, whatever. But there he is with a dowdy white heifer. That's your boy, what is that, Ocho Cinco or something they call him? I'm not a sports fan. They're hugged up, you know, hugged up, you know. And for any of you guys that are sports fans out there that can give me more background on him, you know, maybe he has dated black women. That matters not. I just think that I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. You know what I mean? Especially if you're the public eye and you're a black man. Like Michael Jordan, how many fucking people are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on your damn tennis shoes? You're probably the most visible black athlete in the world next to probably Tiger Woods. Just out of responsibility to your people, you can't be seen with no damn white bitch. Because you just don't want to set that example. You want to set the example that cultural pride must be the order of the day. So fuck Michael Jordan too. Again, dark-skinned black man, self-hating, probably wears glasses now, all right? Charlie Wilson, who I love, all right? And I'm going to give him kind of a little pass because Charlie's kind of up there, and plus he, you know, survived prostate cancer and stuff. And I love Charlie Wilson. I don't think there's a better male vocalist out there. If anybody says there is, I will fight you in the street. Love Charlie Wilson, but there is Dowdy white bitch. Dowdy. That's Uncle Charlie, y'all. There he is in all his glory. You feel me? All right. Then Seal, when he left Heidi Klum, still couldn't be bothered to find no sister. There's some other white heifer that he got. I don't even know who she is or where she came from or anything. I couldn't tell you anything about her. All right. But there she is, you know, Seal, who I love. I love Seal. Like, Seal's voice is just, ooh, he's from another time or something. Like, wow. Seal is everything to me. He's everything. He's everything. Especially that damn song, Kiss from a Rose. Oh. Now, there is they call him the voice of God now, they call Morgan Freeman. There he is, hugged up with some little white hussy. Morgan Freeman, you guys. Come on, this is Morgan. You just expect him to have some, just some black woman at home that can cook a good batch of damn collard greens and shit. Morgan, even. This is what it's come to, you guys. This is a sickness amongst our black men. I'm telling you. Again, he's another dark-skinned black man, Morgan Freeman. All right? There's Eddie Griffin, who we love. Dark-skinned black man, hugged up with white bitch. Okay, she might be something else, but nonetheless, she ain't a black sister. You feel me? And that's what makes it more sickening, because whatever this lady looks like, there's a sister out there that looks just like that. Trust and believe. It makes me sick. And would have a little bit more chest. Can I just add that in there too? Just add that. All right. Here's Miss Eddie Murphy. There she is. All right. With her white woman once again. She left whatever that chick that he was with before, that everybody was like, they think it was secretly a man, and all of that. And they think his kids were like, conceived by some other, method and shit. But nonetheless, there's Eddie Murphy again, another dark-skinned, glasses-wearing, self-hating, sellout black man. There he is. There he is. It's an epidemic amongst black men, you guys. I'm telling you. It's an epidemic. It's a goddamn epidemic. All right? There's Kanye. I don't need to say anything. He's just a damn fool anyway. Give a fuck what you want to think about his musical talent. To me, Kanye West is not stable in the mind. There's something off about him. And that fucking Kim Kardashian bitch. There's your boy from Oz that used to be in the wheelchair. There he is, hugged up with his white heifer. And I guess that's his daughter or whatever in the middle. But again, another dark-skinned, glasses-wearing, self-hating, sellout black man. I could go on in this video. I could give you probably 1,000 more examples. I could never be done. But what I'm also trying to illustrate is there's some kind of sickness that's going on with dark-skinned black men. It is, you guys. It is. And certainly I think I've laid out a case that supports that. At least it has to be looked at. It's valid. Here's Reggie Bush, hugged up with some white bitch. And these are some of our strong men. Like, why can't we have a sister with them? Because from them come more strong black men. Damn. This is killing me. Just killing me on all levels. Just all levels. All right, there's Miss Murphy again with her white heifer. No chest, little twiggy. You know what I mean? But this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with, you guys. It is a sickness, I suggest to you. Something is going on in the psyche of black men, predominantly in our dark-skinned black men. And finally, I'll show you this gentleman, Van fucking Jones. Now, he's, I don't know all of Van Jones's whole dossier, so I'm not able to offer that to you without it being scattered. I can tell you now he's the host of Crossfire on CNBC or something like that. He's a political analyst and all that stuff. But there he is, dark-skinned black man with glasses with a dowdy white chick. And Van Jones is a very good-looking dude. I can tell you that. You know what I mean? He has an amazing set of teeth. Like, I want to know who his dentist is. Like, his gums are pink and his teeth are straight and perfect. He's a good-looking dude. But this is what he's with. That. And he's tall. He's muscular. You could have found you a sister, man. And if you just need a white heifer, you could have got you a light-skinned sister in. I'm just not excusing this shit, you guys. Not excusing it. There's something going on with these men. Dark skin, glasses wearing, self-hating, sell out. You know what I mean? And finally, the king of it all, Mr. Tiger Woods, who slept with 5,000 bitches, and we couldn't find one single even light-skinned sister among the wreckage. You know what I mean? And he went from one white bitch that looked just like that to another white bitch that looked just like that. You know what I mean? And was on Oprah proclaiming that he was some race that no human, some word that no human can pronounce. You know what I mean? This is Mr. Tiger Woods, Mr. Tiger Elgin Woods. And just to put it in perspective for my black people, you know, Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer that has ever lived in the history of civilization. You need to understand that, all right? I'm tearing him down right now, but I also want to give him some props too and help you understand who he really is and why this is also egregious that he's with just can't be bothered to date some damn body of his own race, you know? Because you must understand, the golf has been around for decades and decades and decades before he came along. You understand that now they've changed the entire way that they design golf courses because he was too much for every single one of them in existence. This one brother, one dude, one black dude get out there and they have to change the entire landscape of how they fucking design golf courses for forever into the rest of humanity. Because he came out there and did things that's never been done before ever in the history of mankind ever. So he's extraordinary. Now, why is this important and why I wanted to end with him is because whenever we have something great, white people definitely want to be a part of that. When it's something so extraordinary, they want to be a part of it. You know, Barack Obama was just a black man and a nigger to them until he won. Then suddenly he became biracial. Oh, he's half white too. He's half white. Because they wanted part of that. You see? So they're glad. Now, I promise you, if Tiger had him a real sister, oh my God, the grief the brother would be receiving all throughout his career. Could you imagine? You see? Well, he's one of us. He's definitely accepted that he's one of us because he's got that white bitch on his arm. And so that makes things easier for him. All right? I'm just telling you guys. I don't proclaim to know it all, but what I tried to do in this video was to lay out a pattern and a profile of a certain type of black man that we see and observe. And I would suggest to you that there's definitely some kind of psychology that goes on. As I pointed out, we don't see this in any other race except for our own. We don't see the epidemic. We don't see the numbers. That these men from all different types of walks of life and from all different backgrounds, they all have this in common, that they're all dark-skinned men. And most of them wear glasses, you know what I mean? And, you know, and it's some kind of psychology that's going on. I really believe that. But I'd like to hear back from you guys. Like I said, the reason why I did this video is because I wanted to present the idea. And maybe you already have some views on this. Or maybe me ringing the bell, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, you know. But anyways, talk back to me and let me know what you think, all right? This is the Jedi. Anybody that hasn't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have your subscription. To all my subscribers, I'd love to have you thumbs up the video. All right, everybody, this is the Jedi.